Hello everyone and welcome to another ScaleCarModels video. I have something really special to show you guys. I made a previous video on this. This is a 1/25th scale Monogram Waverider Chevy S-10 model kit, and this is quite a few years old. You can see it's not in the best condition. What I'm going to do is basically show you guys a look around everything like I usually do in my reviews. However, since this is an older kit, it's kind of opened up. It's not going to be a full review, but being that I got this and this is a really nice kit, can't wait to build it. I just wanted to show you guys. I know there's a lot of you guys who asked me to do a review on it, so I figure I'll open everything up, show you guys the parts and everything, and we'll go from there. Take a quick look around the box. You can see they have an illustrated picture here of the model itself built up. Pretty sweet. Then here they just have the old style of, you know, they got some information here about building it here, and then down here they got some information about the model itself. Let you guys take a look at that for a second. And they have their skill level system there at the top right. Another picture of the truck. And see, this is what I miss. I've noticed that some new kits don't have like much pictures of the kits, you know, built like this does here, you know, different angles and stuff. And I find this to be a not only a, I guess, motivator, but it helps you, you know, when you're putting stuff together, you can look at this as kind of a reference, you know, because sometimes looking at those instructions, if they have the exploded view, it's just kind of confusing. So it's kind of nice when they have these extra pictures here and show you the optional stuff and, you know, under the hood and everything, and they show all sides of the truck and everything. So there's just a look at that, same side there. So inside the box we find two bags with this dark green molded plastic, and I know a lot of the older, this was a 94 kit, and they used to always use, you know, different colors of plastic. Nowadays it's all pretty much white molded, but it's good and it's bad. Most people dislike the colored plastic because they say it's hard to paint on, which if you brush paint, especially with the acrylics, how they're real thin, yeah, it can be a problem. But if you're going to spray or use an airbrush, doesn't matter, because you're going to prime it and it's going to cover it up no matter what it is. So that's just my opinion on that. Here are the decals. They're very old, but this is what comes in them. I don't plan to use these, obviously, but I don't use decals in general. Here's the clear molded parts, and the downside to these older kits is they used to have everything besides like the main parts here just out, and so you get a lot of these parts that get scratched up and everything, but honestly I'm not too worried about it. You can always put some stuff on here to try to make it a little bit better, but overall here the clear molded parts, just your essentials, everything that you need to build the truck. Little thing here about joining their club, I guess, is a little obsolete. Chrome plated parts. And the other downside about some of these older kits here is you can see on some of the parts is the chrome is actually coming off, which isn't a big deal for me because I plan to strip most of this down anyway and paint it body color or aluminum or something like that. But I mean, I really like the wheels, and everything else looks to be molded really nice. So yeah, it's going to be really good on the kit. We have our instruction manual here. It's an old school 90s monogram style thing here, and you got in the front they got the paint guide, and then they just have some other warnings and information. Open this up, and this is one of the more detailed types of instruction manuals. I really like this way here. It breaks everything down, you know, simple, 1 or 2 parts per step. I mean, obviously there is a couple that are more than that, but I mean, it's real simple to understand. You know, they break it all down. It's not a big exploded view like some of the other kits have. There you go, you can see that, and then on the back. And the other good thing is not only do they have a paint guide on the front, they have it on all of the instructions here, all the different steps, which is what I really like to see. I hate that they have on the new Revell kits, they have it where they have it in the front and then they have letters that are all on each step, so I'm not a big fan of that. But there you guys go, there's the instructions. And then we have the tires. Typical what you're going to see, these I guess you'd call them I don't know, medium to semi-hard vinyl on the parts tree here. Not a big fan of this, honestly. I think that the kits that come with the like the pad printed tires and all that kind of stuff, where they're just all ready to go, you just take them out of the bag, I think every company should have that. Honestly, I don't think it would cost that much more, but like I said, this is a mid 90s model, so you know, things have changed a little bit, but you still see these. So that's everything in the kit, guys. I will take all of these parts out here and show you these because this is the meat of it right here. So here are your dark green molded parts. You can see there are 6 parts trees plus the cab and your clear molded translucent rear taillight parts. Now overall, just setting this stuff up, I can say, man, I'm looking forward to putting this kit together. This stuff looks excellent, and looking through the camera right now, everything kind of looks blue, so I apologize for that. If everything looks blue, it's not blue. It is actually a metallic, oh, not really a metallic, but it's, yeah, it is kind of a metallic, I guess, dark green color. But it is coming up in the camera as being a blue. That's just my lighting. I apologize for that. But overall, guys, just looking at this stuff, amazing. I'll do a quick sweep over here just to show you guys the parts in detail. But wow, this kit is really nice. I don't see any imperfections really. I mean, besides the obvious, you know, molding and casting stuff that happens with these parts. But I mean, you can tell this kit looks like it, you know, it hasn't been redone and changed a bunch of times. You know, there's not flashing anywhere. It's real crisp. I mean, the parts just look excellent. So definitely a good builder here. So, you know, you got my vote on this kit, definitely. So let me give you guys a quick look over this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Starting in the top left corner here, you can see your wheel backs, steering wheel, some hoses, exhaust manifolds. This has the, I believe, 4.3 liter V6, either that or the 2.8 liter V6. And it has stock as well as custom parts from what it looks like. And it actually does say in the instructions there are extra parts. Go ahead and throw them away, and I advise not to do that because it's never a good idea. So there's the engine, really detailed, you know, just basic parts, but I mean they look really, really good. Moving down here, stuff looks almost good enough that I could just cut it off and maybe put some Future on it and it'd be good to go. Looks like they even have the wiper blades. I mean, this is, I don't know exactly how many parts are in this kit. I would guess easily over 100. Really nice detail. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of parts to each assembly, but each part is nicely detailed. There's your inside parts here for the interior. There's more engine parts. Just look at that assembly there. Rear axle and leaf springs, really nicely molded chassis. Looks like they have the spare tire molded in. Nice idea there. I like that. It's one of the only few things that I would like molded in. Front assembly and fan. Custom speakers, another steering wheel. Yeah, okay, yeah, there was 2 steering wheels. I was just making sure. They have some body mods you can do to it. 2 hoods, this custom one that has some chrome inserts, as well as a stock hood. Both look excellent. Looks like a center console. There's your bed, really nicely molded. There's the bed sides. I like the two-piece design there. That is nice. Goes together well. There's your rear part. And back to here, I forgot to show you guys the actual interior assembly there. And as far as, yeah, there is 2 large sink marks here, but honestly I think once you paint it and everything you're really not going to see it. Overall really nice. So there's all of the dark green molded parts, guys. Once again, I do apologize for the color not being right, and it might actually show up once it's on YouTube. Air cleaner assembly. And they do a tonneau cover here. Oh, let's look at this cab. I almost forgot. That's excellent. You just, yeah, you don't see, unless they're new toolings, you know, completely redone, you really don't see a lot of kits like this anymore that are this crisp. I mean, there's slight flash here, but translucent red parts here. And this is some of the, I believe these are the side skirts here for the truck. After taking a good look at the 1/25th scale Monogram Waverider Chevy S-10 model kit, I would definitely pick up this kit because not only is it an older kit and they don't make it anymore, but the parts are amazing and you can do so many things with this truck. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to building it. So you guys got my my thumbs up on this one. You know, this is like a 12 out of 10. Thank you all for watching. You have a great day. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all soon.